Y&R reveals that Phyllis came out to save Summer's marriage to Kyle. After learning about Daniel texting Phyllis Summers, she couldn't help but be surprised and angry why he did this. Why inform her mother about her sister and Kyle's breakup? She really could not understand what he was doing, and this made her mad. Phyllis is really not a simple person. She's like a sharp knife. So in giving information, be careful. If the information is normal, there's nothing to worry about what happened. If this surprises her, she'll behave in a crazy and unusual way. Daniel's purpose in giving her this information is because he wants her back and wants to convince her that what she's done and is doing is wrong and wants to take responsibility for her actions and cause. The reason why the two had to break up was not just because there was a conflict between the two of them, but a huge reason why the two could not get along was her mother, Phyllis Summers. She was always annoyed and resentful, made it difficult for Kyle for a long time, causing the two of them to live in quarrels all day long. Phyllis Summers is responsible for this. After this, Phyllis took the initiative to contact Michael's attorney. She wanted to confess all the wrong things she had done, and that made Daniel really happy. After the conversation, Phyllis made it clear about the situation she was in and wished that Daniel and Summer would testify to what she had done and wanted to give her a chance to correct the mistake. Perhaps what Phyllis was doing and her confession might give her some relief. And perhaps the question in the hearts of Kyle and Summer for a long time will also have an answer. They may come back or not, but now they've relaxed more and no longer live in pain. After this time, Phyllis really wished that Summer and Kyle could start a new life, hoping they would get back together. She didn't expect her daughter to find a new support instead. So Kyle, because this will hurt other people. Phyllis really regretted what she did. If she hadn't plotted and planned, her daughter would now be happy with Kyle. For her daughter's happiness, she turned herself in. She hopes that what she does will alleviate some of the pain and suffering that both of them have suffered for a long time. She hopes the two will be together and will be happy. She reached out to Michael first to find out and clarify her problem, and she made it clear that she did not want Summer to have anything to do with this, and she trusts Michael to help her with this. She's really mad at her mother. Why did she separate Kyle and her? Is she happy? She's not happy about putting herself in her mother's place. She feels she's more pitiful than to be blamed, and she's understanding, and being able to understand what she was doing at the time was really for her sake. Phyllis is risking her freedom in exchange for her daughter's happiness, but she's very lucky to find a good lawyer like Michael is a good and excellent lawyer who has won her freedom for democracy many times, and this is no exception. Michael really cared about this a lot, and Michael did his best to give his client freedom. Will Michael have the power to rescue Phyllis? The Y&R channel is the premier source for everything related to the young and the restless. Check back often for Y&R news and insight.